Good morning, or good afternoon, actually. It's Saturday afternoon. It's 12:03 here in Los Angeles. How are you all doing today? We are just out of a new moon eclipse, a new moon solar eclipse in, where was it? It was in Sagittarius. So we're in a new reality, whether so or no so, whether we can see it. For those of us who are sensitive enough, we can feel it. And and today is the day that is governed by Saturn. Saturn is currently at the ninth degree of Aquarius. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Saturn and Aquarius. Saturn. All right, I'm back. So Saturn at the ninth degree of Aquarius is the energy of awareness, which is such a significant energetic to embody at this full moon, new moon experience that we're having. So let me just say that I feel a little bit, how do I feel? I just had a, which I adore. I adore all my clients, but I adore this particular client. And I am really aware of and I've not read anything about it, but I think there's something going on with the court and Roe v. Wade. I think that that's happening. Am I correct? Um, and so I really wanted to talk about the new moon and the fact that it was in opposition to Uranus and in a and Saturn was in a square with Uranus. So because Saturn is a part of this eclipse energy and Uranus, it we are letting go of so many old ways of being. And because we are in the window of Venus retrograde in Capricorn, there is this thing that happens that I have participated in this country that I'm very aware of, is this idea that people have authority, like government officials, people have authority to make decisions for us. And and so they can determine, because of the systems that we're in, what we can do with our bodies and what we cannot do with our bodies. And I just want to say, if you really think about this, as a woman, as a person, as an individual, it doesn't have to just be a woman. This is illogical and crazy that these people can say what we can and cannot do with our bodies according to their systems and beliefs. We are not a part of a system that says we all have to believe the same and we have to function, if with your individual, because here's the thing, your body is your energetic frequency. You created your body out of your own mind, out of your, no one else can determine your body for you. If you wanted to have an abortion and you were pregnant, you can literally, if you understand your power, you can just focus your energy in your womb and meditate and envision that what is in your body, envision it releasing, envision your period coming. It will happen if you understand your power. This idea that we give people permission to regulate our bodies when we are inside of it, when we own it, when it is ours, is asinine. It is ridiculous. It is an illusion. It is not real. It has never been real. And even if you don't have the ability or the belief in yourself to be able to will your period to come, there are herbs that you can just go buy in Whole Foods that will allow your body to release. And so this is not about abortion, what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is power and you having the authority over your own self, your body, your mind, your consciousness, your cosmic self, like you understanding that no one has authority. And this way that we will give someone this, it's like, so you have the authority. So then say, for instance, you get pregnant, and then the belief is, maybe you're in a state where you can't go get a abortion in a and you feel like I can't get an abortion. So they create all these stories. Abortions is not available. Abortions are not legal. And so that energy then consumes you and traps you in this behavior of giving your authority away to something outside of you that is a phantom, that is not even there. It is not even real. They don't matter. I don't care who they are. They don't fucking matter. Okay. And so we have this opportunity with Saturn in this new moon. Saturn is in Aquarius, and Saturn in Aquarius says it is time for you to bring your divine identity, your God self into the 3D reality. You have got there's one thing to do at these time with these motherfuckers trying to regulate all sorts of shit, is to become God in your own life and fuck them. They do not matter. They only matter because we give them the authority, because we align ourselves to their systems, because we believe in the things that they say are true. And when we realize that they are not true, that you truly have dominion through your thought, through your feelings, through all of your actions over your entire system, that nothing can come into your system except that you grant it through agreement. So it doesn't matter what their laws say. It doesn't matter unless their laws are going to catch you in your imagination, imagining yourself completely as you desire yourself to be. Unless their laws can fucking regulate that, then they have no power. It doesn't matter. And that is why this attempt with this metaverse thing is, because your psyche will be tied up in all of this energy and you won't have power to do what it is that you really are here to do. And right now, the universe is truly bringing the power to the individual. That's what the astrology is saying, that no one has power over you, that this system is dying. So they are in an attempt to capture the last vestiges of possibly what might be available. So Sagittarius, a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the vision. Where are we going? What are we up to? And the new moon was in opposition to Uranus and Taurus. And Uranus and Taurus is breaking up the old systems and structures, our value system, how we valued what other people think, how we value money, we value things externally that don't really that don't have to contribute at the early stages to who we are, right? So Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, the mind of God, bringing new energy to our sense of self, our way of being, new faith, new power in the self, in you, not in some system. The system is fucking crumbling. It's done. And so this new moon in Sagittarius is saying, what is your vision? What is your faith? Who are you? And how will you live that out on a daily basis? Because Saturn is in Aquarius and Saturn is in a trine with this new moon. So it's saying, how will you practice on a practical basis? How will you practice being true to yourself, your faith, living who you are, right? Like, believe in yourself. Lena Horne, come on, at the end of the whiz, singing, if you believe with the sparkles and the babies, it's that. Believe in yourself. If you can do that, then whatever they're legislating has no power, because just even in your understanding of your spiritual self, right? It's not even fucking about having or being able to get a fucking abortion. It's about being God in your life and regulating and creating your reality. And nobody has any power in it except that you say, okay, I'm going to give you some power. That's all this is. That's all this is. So we have this opportunity with this new moon, this eclipse, to really get clear. I encourage you, sit down and write down what your vision is and how do you see yourself, because a new moon is the beginning, right? How do you see yourself living your life? How do you see yourself empowered? How do you see yourself being inspired? How do you see yourself really living according to your relationship to the divine within yourself? Not this Supreme Court God or the justice system God or the police God. None of that bullshit. Sovereignty is the life. That's right. Sovereignty. So, the new moon, eclipse, it's a whole new reality. It's asking us to step more powerfully into our truth. Jupiter, and here's the thing, that it came in on a Jupiter hour, which means yesterday I thought it came in on a sun hour and I got the math wrong. Came in the Jupiter hour. You cannot lose. You cannot. Jupiter is absolute success. Literally, right? So if you understand the rules of this system, if you understand the way this system works, you have to know that um, this is an energetic system. It's all energy, and this is a mental reality. So what you think, what your thoughts are creating your reality. So if you think somebody has power over you, then they do. If you think somebody can regulate you, then they can. But if you don't, then they cannot, right? So we live in a mental system, and what we're being asked to do right now is build a reality out of your own way of being. And so that's why it's important to understand your natal chart, who you are, what you're up to. Be asking those questions. Who am I? What am I up to? And as you understand that, you will be directed through your own consciousness to fulfill what you can only fulfill here. And that has nothing to do with the old ways of being. It is over with. So, with that, I'm going to say Happy New Moon. I encourage you all. The Venus retrograde class, a few people have asked for the link. The class is going to be going on to the 19th. We're in the pre-shadow of the class. And so we're doing all the rituals and really having deeper conversations about how we're giving our power away. The class is $111. Every leg of the class will be $111. So if you sign up for it, know that that's the commitment. And if you do all three, it'll be $330. The end of the class goes until March. And here's the thing about this class, because it's Venus, and Venus is our emotional energy. It's our feelings, right? It's our feelings, and it's conjunct Pluto. So it's your deep feelings. It's your ability to really it's your passion, it's your sensual sexual nature, it's your central sexual nature. It's how you feel about yourself. It's your ability to really have authority in your life. Where are you giving your authority to? I know for me, I have spent my lifetime really giving my authority over to sexual, sensual desires that were really rooted in obsessiveness and my needs not being met. And so it's like really identifying, where's your power going? Where is it going? Where, if you are not happy in your life, if you're not fulfilled, where are you putting your power? Where is it going? What are you doing with it? So we use the first leg of this to identify where we are abandoning ourselves, where we're giving our power back away, so that during the second leg, we can then begin to do the rituals to shift the behavior. And then during the third leg, where we can begin then doing the practices to embody what we have been reorganizing. So it's a process. It's a beautiful process. It's aligned with the universe. So you can't fail because when you do the work with the energy of the universe, you will have success, because the universe is not here to have us fuck up. That's just not how it works. All right, you all. Thank you for everyone who came out to the event last night. It was so amazing. I'm so grateful. We had the event at Rituals, Remedies, and Alchemy, and it was incredible. And Erin, I just love her. connected to a new sister. Everyone there, we had a beautiful meditation. And then Jeanette, who did the sound bowls, Jeanette was incredible. Like literally, we moved energy and we opened up portals and we set our intentions for what we're doing. And I'm just really grateful to be able to be a conduit and a place where we can open up into new possibilities and how we can live our lives, as we watch white supremacy fucking collapse and burn and turn into the nothing that it is, because it is absolutely fucking nothing. It is all illusions. All right, peace and blessings. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye. All right, y'all.